Let's talk about pixels and tracking. So, have pixels been installed and set up for the major platforms? My recommendation is that you have Google, Pinterest, TikTok, and Meta set up. Those are some of the major platforms. And when setting those up, you can follow some step by step guidance on installing those pixels. The reason I want you to have pixels installed from the beginning, even if you're not running ads, even if you're not using those platforms, is multifaceted. But essentially, having those pixels installed and functioning will help you have good customer data that you can use for the good of your store. So Pixel essentially grabs interactions that somebody might have with your Shopify store, whether they're on your site, did they add to cart, what pages were they on? And this allows you to understand more about your customers. It's really important here that we talk about ethical marketing and that using pixels and tracking your customers is not only presented in the privacy policy of your website, but it's also used ethically and for good. If I know anything about the people in this group, it's that we are here for ethical marketing practices, and I'm not ever going to encourage unethical marketing practices. Once your pixels are installed, there are a variety of different ways to make sure they are functioning accurately, and I will link those below. So I want you to ask yourself if you understand pixel potential, which is basically asking, do you understand that pixels can help you get data all running in the background and what the potential is? The potential for pixels is that down the road, or even right now, the data that you're collecting from pixels will allow you to do a variety of things like send targeted emails, find your audience on these different social platforms when you're ready for ads, and have a pool of data that will help you make decisions about your store. If you want to read more about pixels, I've also linked that below.